So WrestleMania, the kickoff show just ended not too long ago. I seen it on my way back to the house from college. I was coming back and it was on, so I was watching it. Not really though. I was mostly listening to it, but I kind of I'm gonna kind of go down the line, talk about everything that happened, and it's mainly gonna be the segment at the end. So first, I think we get Cody Rhodes and Big E were talking. Michael Cole and they were talking about who do they think Roman was gonna face at WrestleMania, and I want to say Big E said it made sense for him to want to go against The Rock. CM Punk said it made sense for him to want to go against The Rock because of the draw, the money they'll draw. But he said he thinks it's more of who he doesn't want to face. He don't want to face Cody, which I think he don't want to face Cody. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could kind of tell. But anyway, we go past that. We get to Bianca. She comes out, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard what she said. She was talking about going to WrestleMania back. She did a three-peat. She won 3 WrestleManias back to back, but she don't know her spot in WrestleMania this year, so I guess she's gonna figure that out. She's gonna be in the Elimination Chamber, so we'll see where that story goes. Then we got Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley came out and was talking about, how she can't wait to go back to her home country and, defend the title against Nia Jax. And then Becky Lynch comes out. Basically, they're building a feud for them two at WrestleMania because we all know that Nia Jax is not beating. She's not beating Rhea. She's not beating Rhea. There's no way they'll let Rhea lose in her home country. But we've seen stuff like that before, so leave that where it's at. Then, we get to the last one, and before that, I think Triple H came out after Bianca or before. I can't remember which one that was, but he was talking about how it's gonna be bigger than it ever was. Like wrestling's gonna be bigger than it ever was, and he was really just promoting the company, which what he's supposed to do. But let's go back to the end with Seth. Seth comes out and he's basically talking, saying that he's gonna be in WrestleMania. And he was about to introduce Cody, but Roman's music hit. Roman comes out basically talking the same thing that he was talking about on SmackDown to Seth, calling him a loser, calling him a bum or whatever. Then he says that Cody doesn't have the option to pick anymore. He said, I'm gonna pick, and I pick The Rock. The Rock comes out. He was basically talking about shooting Bloodline, and he said this is gonna be the biggest WrestleMania, biggest match, biggest draw. By the way, he was getting booed the entire time. The entire time he was getting booed. So they kind of did what I expect them to do. Turned him heel. I mean, it was there. The crowd is all for Cody. They did not want to see The Rock. So it made sense. He mentioned the Cody crybabies. I thought that was pretty funny. And then he said that this WrestleMania match is gonna be bound by blood. And then Cody comes out. Cody comes out. We don't hear his music. We just hear him. He says, wait, this is BS. That's what he said. And him and Roman had a back and forth, and then Roman mentions his dad, and then Cody mentions his grandfather and Rock's grandfather, and basically saying that they would be ashamed. They would be ashamed. And The Rock steps up to him and say, if you're talking about, I'm paraphrasing, if you're talking about his grandfather, you're also talking about my grandfather. And if you're talking about his bloodline, you're also talking about my bloodline. And they had a little stare off. And then The Rock smacked him. And I was like, oh, there it is. There goes the heel turn. There it is. I was calling it the whole time. The whole time I was like, heel turn incoming. heel turn. It's coming. It's coming. It made sense. But what was interesting is after that, it kind of seemed like, to me, Roman was the little guy in a way, because he was basically taking lead from The Rock. If you look at when The Rock had that exchange with Triple H, you see Roman in the back. He's in the back. And then he steps up, he says one word, and he walks away. And that was really interesting, because that shows that Roman, I feel like Roman fell in line in that point. I feel like he fell in line. And even though he would never admit that, but I think they're going to do something with that. And the whole bloodline is going to be involved. It's going to be involved. But, man, it was very interesting to see The Rock and Roman basically kind of on the same page, which was, I did not expect it. I did not expect it at all. I kind of figured that, at the least, I thought it was going to be a triple threat at first. I thought they was going to announce that first. But I think that's probably still going to play out later. But I did not expect for Roman and The Rock to kind of be on the same page. And really because of the family. Other than that, they really wouldn't be on the same page. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with The Rock now. I was seeing some things. Some people were saying that Seth and Cody might face Rock and Roman at Elimination Chamber. That would be cool, but I don't know. I think they keep The Rock healthy. I don't think they're gonna have him wrestle and potentially get injured, because he is gonna draw money at WrestleMania. He's gonna be there. So I think that's what they do. But we'll see when that time comes. Y'all let me know. Did y'all expect this? I was seeing a lot of people saying that it was gonna be a triple threat, but I don't think people expected for Rock and Roman to be on the same page, for Rock to take charge and make Roman look like the little guy, make Roman look like he's basically following The Rock, because that's really what it looked like. After The Rock came out, that's completely what it looked like after that. That's what it looked like. So y'all let me know, man. This was pretty interesting. I'm actually excited to see what's gonna happen on Monday Night Raw, what's gonna happen on SmackDown, Elimination Chamber, and so forth. I'm actually excited now. They turned kind of a bad situation into kind of a good one, to be honest with you. And I think that was their best choice that they could have went with. So it just shows you that we played right into their hands. We did almost exactly what they wanted to do. I'm pretty sure that I don't think they expected for The Rock to have, the backlash that he received, but they took that and put that to their advantage. So that was interesting. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I can't wait to see what they got plans for the next coming weeks.